before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, Wyatt used to be very abusive. And he used to play mind games, be very hateful. He used to say I was nothing to him. And he used to always say my name was Ahem. To me, my perception of that meant that I was less than nothing. He used to always tease me. He was jealous of me being close to Al. Because Al used to whip him because of the shit he was doing to me. Al's favorite line was on dog ass niggas. Wyatt used to joke, and I always used to say that I was on top of Al, riding him, having sex with him. And he used to be saying, "Oh, Al. Oh, Al." My nickname used to be Gingivitis. He knew I was scared of the dark. So he used to always try to pour cold water on me. I knew of the ALS challenge before there was ever an ALS challenge. He'd wake me up in the middle of the night. And I used to get in trouble for falling asleep in school because he was always pulling my shirt and dragging me down the stairs to force me to watch scary movies in the middle of the night when I wasn't supposed to be up. Then they were leftovers for the next day to eat dinner. And used to always say, "Who ate up all the food?" Why, I used to say, "Brandy." Then I got whooped for that. So, and then like Wyatt would run from one hallway, then turn off the light and run down the other end. I forgot how that shit used to go. It was like someone was there and it wasn't there, and then I see a shadow of someone running. Like, he is the epitome of why I have PTSD. And then Shelly made it grow. But Wyatt put the pot of water of PTSD on the stove. Shelly turned on the fire. But no, Wyatt turned on the fire. Shelly turned the fire up high. I'm about to cry talking about this because my childhood was real bad, bro. Because out of all the things I didn't know for sure, I knew for sure that he hated me. He made it known that he hated me. He used to slam my fingernails in the little. He had like some kind of weird looking bookshelf, and he slammed my fingernail, and it tore off half of my fingernail. Guess what Shelly did? Shelly came and ripped off the rest of my fingernail. And all I could do is just holler. That happened twice. I got tired of the torment. Every day. I was on top of Kirk and Brandon molesting me. On top of Candy molesting me. You know how embarrassing that is to talk about my own twin sister molesting me? To the worldwide internet. That's why I did what I did to him. I just wanted it to stop. But I didn't know no better. Like, I didn't know that much was gonna come out of it. I didn't know my foster mom was gonna, like, pin him and Kirk and Brandon was gonna get away with the shit. Like, Kirk and Brandon didn't get in trouble at all. And then we had Shelly thinking it was funny to make me touch Al in his casket, and I didn't recognize him in his casket. And she's like, touch him, he gonna wake up and give you a kiss. Like, that shit makes me cringe to this day. It makes me cringe. I just wanted it to stop. Certain stuff is minor, like him, like taking my baby dolls, and beating them up, and taking my allowance in order for me to get the cold king candy, the king cake baby. Him body slamming me because he was obsessed with wrestling. I'm like 5 and 6 years old, and he's body slamming me like a grown man and doing all these moves where he put me in pins, pin me down, and crisscrossing my legs damn near backwards, and I'm crying and begging for mercy. Like, him and Sean used to, like, do all these body slamming wrestling moves on me and Candy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie, kind of talking this stuff out is therapy. Like, talking it out on a video format. I'm getting it out. Shelly trying to make me touch Al in his casket, knowing I didn't recognize him. And I'm freaking the fuck out because I felt his vein on his hand. And she thought the shit was funny. I break out and ran and slapped flames out of me, talking about I'm embarrassing her. Like, you want to know how post-traumatic stress disorder, you want to know how the PTSD started? Like, I may have had PTSD before that. You know, like the boogeyman gonna get you type shit, you know. I always had to sleep with somebody. Like, before Al died, I always slept with Al, between him and Ann. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to worry about nothing. Al was my protection. Somebody pulled a gun on Al because he went protecting me. Because a much bigger boy, his name was Andre, beat me up real bad. Al went to go confront him. His daddy came to confront Al, and the man pulled a gun on Al. And Al looked at me and he said, I'll die for you. And he died. For that girl to sit there and talk about some Al showed us his wee-wee. He did not. Al would kiss us while he's using the bathroom. Wouldn't it take for us to walk in there while he's taking a shit or a piss for him to kiss us while he's using the restroom? Think. You know? Al smoking weed around. No, Al had a designated room where he used to do that. You know, people want to clown me because I'm clearing up all the allegations. I'm sorry, I just went into the zone. I'm sorry.